Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. And no news at the moment. In fact, there's actually quite a lot of nice, lovely news that's floating about, but we're going to get to that on a separate video. I want to take this opportunity to now really talk about this season's expectation. I wanted to do this video now that the transfer window is well and truly over. We know what the squad looks like. We know exactly the squad that's going to be competing in the Champions League. That's been announced. We know exactly what is available for us in the Premier League. So I thought, you know what? It's timely. We sit down, have a lovely conversation, 1v1. Well, 1v many of you guys in the comment section. I want to put it out there. What I feel is my expectation, and based on obviously the logic that I'm going to put in my explanation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put it out there. I think Chelsea are definitely title contenders. I truly believe it. This is not me being toxic, positive. Like when I was criticizing for the past 3 seasons, people had a problem. When now I feel like there's a shift in the paradigm, there seems to be a clear shift. I see it. I honestly see it. For the past 4 months, that final third of last season, the way we qualified for the Champions League, how locked in we were, the way we won the Conference League, how locked in we were, the way we won the Club World Cup, how locked in we were, the decisions that we made since then in the transfer window. Yeah, it didn't finish the way we wanted it, of course. But I feel like there's been a massive growth in mentality. It has. It's so clear to see. Well, for me at least. I think the mentality Cookie Monster must have had something to do with this. But whatever the case is, you can see every player is talking in a manner that it's not PR anymore. It's not, you can tell the ones that are PR. You could tell for the past 3 seasons, there was a lot of positive talks. They didn't believe it. Now, when they're talking from the heart. Now, when they're talking, they're actually hungry for more success, whether it's Reece James, whether it's Cucurella, whether it's Cole Palmer, whether it's Moses Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Levi Colwell before he got injured. Every player's coming out and they're talking about winning more trophies. It's as if winning the Conference League and the Club World Cup has really got their engines revving to the point where, yeah, the taste is just there. It's on the lips. It's on the tip of the lips. They feel it, they want it, and they're thriving for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to explain to you why I feel this way. I feel in the Premier League, we're one of the title contenders. Now, you may sit there and laugh. Right now, you're probably laughing. You're clipping it up. You're thinking, oh my God, this guy, he's lost it. He's delusional. This guy, he loves Clear Lake, this, that, the other. No. The scrutiny is still on. The ownership still needs to deliver. The scouts, the sporting directors, everyone involved, they still need to deliver. There's no doubts about that. But the reason why I believe Chelsea are title contenders is for many factors. One, I look at our entire squad, and I'm going to start from the back. Okay, the goalkeeper, still suspect. But if you look at the past 4 months where we've grown, you have to say he's somewhat limited his errors. He's still suspect, don't get me wrong. But if you really look through the past 4 months, he's limited his issues a little bit, right? And I think having a stronger defense, and I don't mean by personnel, the personalities have definitely grown, but the personnel, it's not like we have a Van Dijk, we have, whoever else, top defenders around the world, right? We don't have any of those big names, Saliba or Magalhaes. But what we do have is a very strong structure. Our defense has been getting better and better and better. And I think the epitome of it we saw against PSG when we beat them in the Club World Cup 3-0 comprehensively, and we locked them up. So good. So I think for Robert Sanchez, not only he's improved slightly, but I think the defense in front of him, the system, the way we are so cohesive, that's worked as well in his favor. So, of course, goalkeeper, still a little bit of suspect. But defense, now let's talk about it. On the left side, we'll start things from there. Cucurella, for me, he's one of the best in the Premier League, if not the best. He's probably one of the best in Europe. There's no doubt about that. Now we've got a backup in Jarell Hatter, who is very, very credible himself. You know, he's got the integrity to be a very, very good backup to Cucurella. We're going to see him play in some of the matches. And from what I've seen so far of him, he looks like a very, very good player to me. Someone who could potentially play exactly the way Cucurella plays for us. So that's the left side. In the middle, yes, we've had a massive blow by losing Levi Colwill, but you're not going to sit there and tell me the likes of Tosin and Chalobah haven't grown. They have. They simply have. I've always said Chalobah's a good defender, even though I've always said, like, he might not be completely Chelsea level. I think he's slowly becoming. But when we got him back earlier this year in January, I said that's a no-brainer. He's probably one of our best defenders. Tosin has improved immensely. I'll be the first one to put my hand up saying I criticized him a lot last season, but I think he's improved massively. Still needs to tighten up in areas. You know, sometimes I think he drops off too much when the attacking players, you know, go on the attack. He needs to close things down a little bit more. But Tosin, Chalobah, and even Achapong, I think all of these guys have improved immensely. Don't forget, we still have on the ranks in the likes of Fofana, Badiashile. So this unit of centre backs, it's not bad. Yes, major blow with Levi Colwill, major blow. But this group that we have, I think they're fighting, they're doing well, they're growing, their chemistry with each other is definitely growing. And that system that Enzo Maresca has created, I think it's working nicely. If you look at how we always maintain that line just at the edge of the box, catching the oppositions out with offsides and so on and so forth, it's working. Yes, that is still a bit of a point of weakness, but you look at the rest of the Premier League. Even Liverpool with the likes of Van Dijk and Konate, even they look at times suspect, like there have been teams that have scored against them. Man City look massive suspect. Arsenal, sure, strong, but I don't know what's happened to Saliba. Maybe he's injured for a little bit of time. Our defense is not one of the worst ones. It's probably one of the better ones. On the right side, Reece James, Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto seems like he's slowly returning back after the issues he had last season. He seems like he's putting some matches together since the Club World Cup. Reece James keeping fit, playing well, contributing with goals, assists. So I'm happy with the back line. I'm happy. Could we have done better? Of course, we could have addressed that in the summer window, but there's a lot of defenders, man. You know, I understand why the club's not going out there and just buying another defender, because we've got Anselmino who's in Dortmund, because we've got Manuel Dusa who's at Strasbourg. There's a lot of defenders to return back. In the midfield, tell me there is another better midfield than the one that we have, the unit of midfielders that we have. Tell me there's another one better in the Premier League. Or in European football, for that matter. Well, the best midfield, the only one that probably rivals, is the PSG one, and we took care of PSG not that long ago. The unit of Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Andre Santos, Isugo, and Lavia, whenever he's available, that is a sensational pick of players. Moses Caicedo is just, I don't have words to explain how good this guy is. And if you think, okay, well, man, like last season or even seasons prior, if something was to happen, touch wood, to Caicedo, we're finished. Isugo, from the bits and pieces I've seen already, hey, I call Uncle Moses Caicedo and nephew Isugu. There's a reason I go Uncle Caicedo and nephew Isugu. It's like they're in tandem. Andre Santos looks like a player and a half, man. Incredible at such a young age. Combative, can score, the deft touches. Sensational. Enzo Fernandez, yeah, he started a bit slow, but I'm sure he's going to kick on soon. We know what Enzo Fernandez did last season with the goals and assists. So you can't disregard Enzo Fernandez. Please do not do that. Don't make that mistake again. And Romeo Lavia, if only he could stay fit. We know what a sensational player he is. So midfield, I don't think anyone can rival us. Now you're starting to slowly see, I get why Miz thinks we're title contenders. It's a lot good going for us. People only concentrate about the stuff that we don't have, but concentrate about the stuff that we do have and others don't. I'm going to get to others very soon. Up front, quality all over the place. The only place that is a little bit of a suspect is on the left, but you never know. On the right side, Esteval William. Nice. Up front, João Pedro. Yes, Liam Delap is injured, but that's still quality. Mark Gu comes back. You never know for the bits and pieces minutes he might get. He might do something. Young player from Barcelona. You know, the Barcelona Academy there. Cole Palmer. We know he's going to be back. He's going through a bit of injury, but we know the quality Cole Palmer has. Pedro Neto can play on the right, can play on the left. Don't forget we got Bonanote on loan as well. I know he's not going to feature in the Champions League, but that's another body. Bonanote's got quality. Pedro Neto. He's Pedro Neto. This is a huge season for him. I've been impressed by him in recent times. Look, I know from an attacking standpoint, he's got the quality. There's no doubts about that. He's already scored a goal this season against West Ham. I know he's got the quality. But it's his defensive work that blows my mind a lot. He's like another defender. The work rate is unbelievable from Pedro Neto. And I feel like his connection with João Pedro and Esteval William and Cole Palmer, like it's only improving and it's getting better and better. João Pedro, one of the best signings we've made under this new ownership, along with Cole Palmer. I know it's early days, but some of the things that I see João Pedro say in the interviews, he's so damn humble. He's only here to win trophies. He's only here to improve others. I love players that come to Chelsea Football Club and they want to improve others, not just themselves. I love that attitude. I'm going to cover that on another video later on today. So make sure you're subscribed, tuned in, smash the like button and the lot. It's a lovely interview that João Pedro did, and honestly, how humble he is. He's got it all. Headers, technicality, shooting from range, close range finishes, the lot. He's got the lot. He can play out front. He can play just behind the striker. He can play out wide. We got goals this season, man. We got goals written all over us. Left side, Gittins, Garnacho. That is the biggest question mark. Is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? But two players, young players, they've got a lot to prove. They should be hungry. They should be looking to do well in their career. One with Garnacho, who's been, humiliated, who's been, who's suffered in Man United. There's embarrassment, there's suffering, there's anger, there's so many emotions with Garnacho and Man United. I'm sure he's going to, he only wanted Chelsea Football Club. I'm sure he's going to, try and prove a point here. So there's that. Gittins as well, breakthrough season at Dortmund, people looking at him, people thinking, yeah, he could be the next big thing. Well, now you're in the big league, Premier League. What can you do? You got Garnacho there as well competing. You might get the best out of Gittins. There's a lot of good that's happening in the attack. Esteva William, I think, I don't want to say too much, man, because I get too excited when I talk about this kid. But I think I'm going to have to. I do want to say too much. I think I want to put it out there. Esteva William, this kid's going to be a superstar. I'm telling you right now. At the age of 18, representing Chelsea, representing Brazil, sky's the limit. Touch wood, nothing happens to him in terms of injury or anything like that. He's already played a lot of football for Palmeiras. We know how physical that league can be, and he's scored a lot of goals there, assisted a lot as well. Already in the assists with us at Chelsea Football Club. Lovely assist for Enzo Fernandez against West Ham. Coming in like literally no time. Palmer is injured in the warm-up, and yeah, boom, Estevao William coming and dropped a masterclass. Absolute brilliant game. He's just going to be something special, man. Something ultra special. I hope so. So, goalkeeper, sure, suspect, but the defense is strong. Hopefully that helps the goalkeeper. Midfield is world class. Attack goes everywhere. The only suspicious spot is probably the left side. Dilap will be back. Dilap's strong. Dilap is the future of English football. There's no doubts about that. So when you look at all of that, Enzo Maresca's growing as well, and he's doing well. Tactically, he's getting even more better. And he's evolving too. Our club, our sporting directors, our owners, they're making better decisions. Yeah, there are bits and pieces still wrong, of course. They're not flawless, but at least not like before, how they were making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. Now, at least, there are some very good footballing decisions. So for me, I look at our squad and I'm like, why can't we compete for the Premier League? We should be one of the title contenders, and I believe we will be one of the title contenders. Now, if it doesn't happen, sure. But I believe from the ingredients that we have, come April, May next year, we should be in the mix of one of the teams challenging for the title. And I'm not going out there and saying we must win or we should win. I'm saying challenging. However many teams, whether it's 2, 3, whatever, 4, we should be in the mix. We shouldn't be too far away from the top. Should be in the striking distance, maximum 10 points, maximum. Then I look at our rivals. It's not like there's a team out there that is completely flawless. Every team has flaws. Man City look like they're in deep trouble, man. They're in deep trouble. Attack might look really good, but what good is the attack if your defense is weak, players getting older, they can't seem to be that robust anymore. They can't seem to do 1v1 defending. Their midfield looks a little bit open. Liverpool as well, from the matches I've seen, people are scoring goals against Liverpool. They can be open in midfield and in defense. Especially suspect on their wide areas as well. In their fullbacks, Kerkez looks a little bit iffy at times. Frimpong already injured. How teams haven't targeted Szoboszlai already? I know it's only been 3 matches. Yeah, I'm sure people will target that right side a lot more with Szoboszlai there if he continues. Arsenal look like they don't want to play football. All they want to do is just set pieces. And the rest is the rest. There's nothing special about Spurs. There's definitely nothing special about Man United. Aston Villa have started slow. Newcastle, we'll see. They always seem to bounce back. You know, that their fan base is strong and their players rally, you know, their fans rally behind the players and the players rise. Even though their transfer was a little bit iffy, not a little bit, a lot of it was iffy. You never know. They brought some players right at the end. So I look at the Premier League, the rivals. For the first time entering a new season, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Before there used to be matches, I'm going, oh man, that's an expected L. I'm not scared. Bring any match in the Premier League, bring any opposition. I am not scared. We are even money to bag a win against anyone. So all of this makes me feel, yeah, we're one of the title contenders. I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm not going to hide from it. And I don't think it's illogical to think that way. Champions League as well. We can probably go far. And I've got a very funny feeling, that funny feeling I get in my tummy when looking at a competition. I had the same feeling for Club World Cup. I'm getting a similar type, early stages, but I'm getting similar type of feeling, man, for Champions League. I think we're destined for something unbelievable again. One thing we're good at is knockout competitions. I'm not going to go out there and say that we're going to win the Champions League, but I'm going to say that we're going to go far. We're going to go far. We might even win it. I'm not saying that we will win it. Well, I'm saying that we might even win it. And for the 2 domestic cups, I think we bag one, man. I really do. I really do think we're going to bag one. Whatever the case is, we're bagging something. Our players are too determined to not win anything this season. Too determined. I see the determination in Cucurella's face. I see the determination in MIZ'S Caicedo's face. I see the determination across everyone. Ja Pedro. We've gotten better. This is the fact. Whether you like it or not, you could sit there and just go, nah, Miz, you're talking utter BS. No, we've gotten better. We have. We're winning something. We're winning some silverware this season for sure. God willing. Inshallah. That's my feeling. My expectation is we're going to be one of the title contenders in the Premier League. My expectation is that we're going to go far in the Premier League, in the Champions League. My expectation and my prediction. My expectation is that we bag one of the domestic cups. And if the expectations are met, we'll assess what has happened, why it has happened, and we'll go from there. I think there's a lot of good that's happening at the football club, and I think we need to really see that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think I'm delusional? Do you think I'm logical? Let me know in the comment section. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time, take care. See ya.